is Houston. Say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there folks, welcome ye all to part 23 of Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning on the Xbox One X by the Back Compat program, and we are exactly where we were at the end of part 22. We are trying to blow our bloody whistle and figure out what we're meant to be doing. So, there's got to be an easier way of bloody doing this malarkey. Ah, map to radial, here we go. That'll be a better idea, I think. Oh. Thought it was a face stone, but it's not. Or a lore stone, I should say. Right, I think it's just sort of guiding us to where we need to be, isn't it? Easy. Every time. Seems to be up there it's wanting us to go. It's going to take me back into the well again. Just not me back at the monastery. It is as well. Why can I not get that right? You're not telling me I was never meant to come out of the well in the first place. What the hell, people? Seriously. Feck's sake. Yeah, bloody was as well. Well, it was a bit disappointing that we couldn't come back in here after we'd swum out, to be fair. God. Oh, fuck me. I thought I'd done all these traps. What the shit? Scared the life out of me, that bloody thing. Right, should we try that again? What? I thought this takes me out to Haxie, though. Well, somewhere. Well, that does, but not this. Return to Halland the White. Right, okay. Well, I missed a trick there, didn't I? God's sakes. Well, I always get there in the end, people. It's a common phrase I use. Come on now. You know you wanna. Quicker the loading screens.
Leave it to Hallam the White and his pet to expose my plans. You will regret ever joining the House of Ballads.
Where's the king, wench?
Wencen is with me, and he will stay with me until I deem it fit to return him. If the House of Ballads wishes to have its king, it must send its greatest warrior. Since I have all of them, that leaves you. Come, I wish to collect you as well. I will be waiting.
This is not just about the court anymore. You have roused the Maid's interest, and it is clear she wishes to add you to her collection. We must do as she commands, but we will be prudent in how we proceed. This ballad, the champion, is one to be undertaken with great caution. So, Sagrul, are you ready to make the preparations and depart? Now is the time.
Yeah, I can't remember this story. I'm not sure. What should we do?
Then it is time. You are the last knight of the House of Ballads. You represent all that we've been through, all that we are, in this telling and all those to come. There is little you can do to prepare for the journey ahead, but take another resurrection potion like the one you used to save Ferrara. You may need it. This is all I can offer you. The rest of the story is yours to tell.
How do I get to Windemere?
One can always find what is sought if the desire is strong enough. Venture northeast of the House of Ballads, and you will find your way. You are our last hope, Sagrul.
Right. Well, what lies beneath is done. We've still got our main quest to do in there, which is the way... not the way forward, that's it's a different game. Oh. The champions. It's all by the by, innit? Because you don't have to do it straight away anyway. So, we could... travel to Helmguard Deep. Alright. Alright, that was the thievery ones, wasn't it? So we could do old friends, new foes. I need to go to a shop, though. I need to get rid of all this junk that we've got, people. So I think we'll go to our favourite spot, which is Gorhart. Go and see Narn. But before we do that, I think we'll have a bit of a collapsing session. Okay, need to be careful here. Those were the decent ones. And... Crude leather boots. I don't recall picking up crude leather boots. They must be better than the ones I'm wearing, surely. Oh no, I've got some special ones, haven't I? That's the crude oak buckler as well, which... That's why its armour was pretty good, because it's crude. Assassin's Feyblades weren't particularly great. Crude Azurite Chakrams weren't overly great, but we might get a disc out of them. But we didn't, never mind. The Raimi daggers were freezing. Shielded armor 68. Superior leggings 46. That was done as well. I think that's it. So Azurite Frost Disc. Frost plus fire. Crackling frost, eh? That's what we want. Physical damage plus 7. Four fire damage, 3 burning over 5 seconds. 13 fire damage, 8 burning over 6 seconds. Bleeding damage, piercing damage, critical chance hit. Ooh, 81 damage those chakrams would have. Ice and fire. What? It's not bad, is it? I think the ones I've got on are 77. Call them the cracklers, will I? Trying to think, we didn't get a body piece, did we, that was crude? Plus 19 armour on that greater rigid lining. Plus 15% armour. Plus 8 armour. Plus 19, yeah, it's pretty wicked that, isn't it? Might be a waste at this point though if it's not crude. Plus 4 armour again. Plus 10% block efficiency. Plus 8 armour. And we can put a gem in it now as well. 20% bleeding resistance. Plus 1 to the first 2 tiers of unlocked might, finesse and sorcery abilities. Bloody hell. Which I don't use. Oh no, I use finesse, yeah. It's not very good though. So we're as well holding on. Hold on. Hold on. You and me now. Yeah, we didn't get the bloody thing out of that. We didn't get the... Whoa. Plus 20% block efficiency, plus 20% range block efficiency, plus 20% magic block efficiency. That's outrageous. Pretty nice. 30 with all of that stuff on them. Flipping neckfire. But again, I think I'm going to wait till I pick up some crude shiz
Stay
people.
indoors after sundown.
At the moment, I think that's crude. That's crude. 84. That's, well, the Silk Farmers Gloves have got their own perks anyway, so not much point changing those at the minute. They're crude, I think. Oh, we can put some. We can put a couple of things in those. And then we've got hardened boots at the minute, which is pretty much what I was about to make anyway, with the extra stuff on it. But so we're not too bad off at the minute, to be fair. But better waiting until we've got the crude stuff. Bow show. I'm trying to remember where the... Is it in Nan's, the place where you can make your gems? Anyway.
Hello. What do you need today? Goodbye.
Nothing actually. I don't know why I was about to do that. I'm going to sell them to Nan. What am I selling them to you for?
Can't talk. Hooked up.
I cannot emphasize the importance of what you've done.
Jesus, heading toward the 300,000 gold marker here. What the shit? They're still carrying quite a lot here, though, aren't we? Why did I not? Should have drank that and then spoke to her. Keep it for another time. Yeah, the miscellaneouses I don't think take up space, do they? Well, it's whether or not we're going to use... Wow, look at those, 15 grand. Fangs of Iod. I doubt it, is the answer. There'd be no point. Well, there's a jump in the chakrams. The ones I just made are higher as well, aren't they?
Until you destroy those shipments, farewell.
56 against 67. I mean, it's an 11 drop in damage, and Feyblades seem a bit faster anyway. Burning damage on both, isn't it? Oh, it was a chance to steal. Health per hit. Pretty nice, like. Might run around with these on for a bit. I did like those dragon eyes though, they were really nice, weren't they? Look at those. Yeah, it's an extra 5 damage, but I'm getting freezing and fire on these ones. That's just fire on those. They're lightning. Tell you what, let's go to... Webwood. I feel like we didn't spend much time in Webwood. When I originally played the game, I feel like I spent a long time in Webwood, but I don't feel like I have this time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can sell those Red Legion daggers now. Pretty sure Ratfella said the same thing. You can't put them in here. What am I carrying those around for? Bones and skulls. What the shit? What are those even for? I've stolen those from somewhere. And I can't place those in there either, why not? What are the storage cases for? No real value. Yeah, humanoid skull. How strange. Can you not? I thought you could drop. Maybe you can't drop it in here. Well, that's just bollocks, isn't it? How? Why can't I just drop stuff? Usually a discard button. Isn't there? You can add it to junk, but I don't think you can sell stuff like that to Nan, can you? It has to be done at the Star Camp or whatever. Oh, you can destroy stuff in here. Right, okay. Right, okay. Let's well, cleared out a little bit now. We can crack on. These things need done, people.
Nice to see you.
To see you nice.
Cannot emphasize the importance of what...
I'm sure when I looked in my inventory it said 25 or something. Now it says 3180. Oh,
done.
never mind.
Until you destroy... Goodbye.
Right, so we need to decide which quest we're doing. I think we'll do a bit of story before we go on to do champions and stuff. Story's going to take us where... oh yeah, of course, back to the House of Ballads. Right, we've got our new badass chakarams on. Be nice to have something that's got a bit of... It's been flames for ages, hasn't it? It's got some fire on it, but it looks like the frost's running over.
Glynal, I assure you it's an ancient codex, just like in the tales.
Intriguing. And why would such a thing be revealed to a child of dust?
Alyn.
And here I was beginning to think that you'd never show up. This is Glynal, lore master of the House of Ballads. Give the codex over to him, and he may have your answers.
This Fae can help me?
Lore Master Glynal has devoted centuries to the study of lore and ancient Fae stories. The codex you found isn't just any lore stone. Just talk to him, and I'm sure he'll be able to shed some light on the issue.
Alright.
Be on your way.
Notice none of the other Faes dressed sexy like you. Not that I've noticed.
You must be Lady Shir's friend.
Aye.
Speaks very highly of you. An occasion rare enough to be worth recording in its own right. But let's see this codex.
Can you interpret this?
The fabled Codex of Destiny. When the Fate Weavers formed their order, our High King gave his own wisdom to assist them. To have such knowledge in your hands is a tremendous gift, but why did it reveal itself to you?
Because I'm awesome. Because I have no fate.
Nonsense. All children of dust have a story that is written before you see your first dawn. Now, I can only make out some parts, but this is odd. The Codex speaks of an exception, a void, an end to the endless. This is simply too much. The High King would never pawn such absurdity off as wisdom.
I assure you it's real.
I'm sure you think it is. I fear you must have been taken in by a forgery. A perfectly created one, perhaps, but a forgery nonetheless.
Well, you're a bloody waste of space,
This
you are.
codex speaks of impossible things, changes to fate, death of the immortals, and other heresies. To ascribe these lies to the High King would be... I'm sorry, but I must ask you to take it away. I will have no part in these lies.
Are you sure the codex is
Is
fake?
there a meaning to it? Only its author could tell you. Do not bother me with such foolishness again.
Glynal spends his life cherishing old stories, but show him something truly new, and he dismisses it. Tragic.
And what do we do now?
First of all, we ignore this fool. Most Fae aren't comfortable with change, and you are certainly something new. I'm afraid that only one person will really be able to help us with the Codex. The High King himself.
How am I supposed to meet him? I thought I already did.
It will be difficult. His court is in the city of Issa.
All right.
Very few mortals are permitted in its gardens. I do know one individual who can grant you permission to enter, but you'll have to meet him alone.
Why alone?
Nyralim is a private person, and he carries a grudge against me. Although perhaps person isn't the right word for him, nor is him. You'll find him in southeast Dalantoth, at Caer Nyralim. Just head towards the giant tree, and, well, you'll see.
Let's go to Nyralim.
You'll have to meet him on your own. I'd accompany you, but Nyralim and I have our disagreements.
Very well.
Good luck with Nyralim, and ignore anything he says about me.
Aman's Key, Summer. Is that the information desk in the middle there? Plus 20% bleeding resistance. Yeah, we can't do... Yeah, strengthen shards, here we go. So clouded is the weak one, isn't it? So I'm making them into lambents by the looks of it. Anything cloudy can just get built up then, can't it? Fire should be the last one. Right. Whoa. Well, I didn't mean to do that as it happens. The effect did I just do there? What? Oh, right. I don't know what happened there actually. Strengthen a shard. Oh, pristine fire shard, right. Alright, I wonder if I should just do them all to pristine then. Interestingly though, I don't seem to have the pristine that I made in that list. So I'm wondering if I'm not allowed to do pristines yet. Can do lambents. %9 physical resistance, 12% fire. I can never remember how these all match up, you know. Plus 24 armor. Holy shite. That's a physical and a poison. What? Confused as to what I just made now. Socket gems. So that was an armor socket that I just made. So it's a utility socket we've got left. Goes up to 75 on the armor. +1 health regen per second. 1.5 health regen per second. Haha, okay. What's 2 magics do? 17 mana. Plus 5% chance to critical hit. Plus 14% stun duration. Socket. It's quite good, isn't it? It's 14% to a stun on an enemy, which happens quite a lot with the chakrams, to be fair. What was that? The lightning one? Yeah. Well, I think that's about it. I think the armor ones seem a little bit more impressive, don't they? I can't remember what I had now when I did the oh, there it is. Stun duration. Nice. Check that shit out. 75. They're nearly as much protection on them as me main armor. Brilliant leggings. They are pretty brilliant now. Good grief, people. We're on 40 minutes. I've not gone anywhere really. Oh, we'll just take the key. Seems reasonable. Right. Blimey, I got a bit concentrated there, people. Easy. Good grief. That's what happens when you try and drink Coke and move your character at the same time. Where are we heading? Right, we've got to go all the way over to here. Well, we've already been all the way up to there. Have we been there then? Indeed we have. All that investigating we did at the beginning is paying off, isn't it? It's the giant beautiful tree. This is on Old Friend New Foes, yeah. Something tells me I've got to run up this thing. Another gorgeous area, isn't it?
Come closer, little curiosity.
I'm coming. Hello?
The curious one seeks a way to the Fae, but it has found its way to the boughs of the World Tree instead. Rest, Quickling, and I may study you.
Study me for what?
My roots spread wide and deep, and I have heard what brought you here, but I cannot see where you go hence. The time of the Fae is passing. I must shelter them in their twilight, and protect them from the Prismere corruption that spreads in their kin.
I can help the Fae.
The gardens of fate are clear to me, and all that ever shall be are visible in its blooms. Issa's end has always been certain. Buried beneath Prismere blades, I can only hold back the tide. But you, perhaps you can change the currents. Where you tread, you mark all you touch. Before I would help you, I must know. Will you be a kind gardener, or a careless reaper?
I can change Issa's fate. What do you require?
Like all quicklings, you are eager to act. I would rather see the method of your action. A tribe of trolls has been corrupted with Prismere. Their matriarch, Gnarsh, has united the clans in the first step on the path of Dalantarth's demise. You can change this fate, but to what? In doing so, you may awaken a more dangerous threat, like your ally, Alyn Shir.
Alyn Shir is no threat.
She walks a deep and tangled path, one that you walked alongside her before your death. But your path is your own now. Defeat Gnarsh. Remove the taint of Prismere. Then I shall see who you are. If not, who you will become.
And where is
The
Gnarsh?
troll matriarch and her brood await at Haxi. Their corruption burns my roots and threatens our future. Walk your path and watch your ally.
Well, you said have a rest. I didn't see any sign of a rest there. What's that all about? That said, we could probably teleport. Haxi. Sundra Cabins. See, well, I was saying that. Yeah, Ballard's Library's probably as good a place, isn't it? Right, defeat Gnarsh, is it, with my new chakrams? Whoa. Don't like them, do they? Panac fire. Absolutely destroyed them. Gnarsh is getting a bit of this action, I tell you right now.
Stay alert. Tread carefully out there. Try not to die.
Oh, fuck. Come on, big fella. That's what you get from your blacksmithing, people. Ooh. 6. Somebody told me I should have fought him a while ago. Well, there's more to do in there. There's a big yellow circle on that cave there. Haxie Dam. Oh, hello.
I thought I'd find you here.
What are you doing here? You crazy pointy-eared person.
That damned tree sent me. He has roots and branches all through the forest. But I was so hoping you'd be enough of a distraction for me to pass unnoticed. He said we should walk this path together. Thought I could help you. Or maybe that you could help me.
What do you know about Gnarsh?
I've never met Gnarsh. Trolls and Darkofar rarely invite each other to tea. But if she's matriarch of a clan, you can be sure that she's strong. And if she's so corrupted that Nyralim is nervous about her, then she must pose a bigger threat than most trolls. Let's not keep Gnarsh waiting.
Yay, you get to walk around with the sexy Fey lady. Excellent. I love her voice.
Trolls aren't normally this well organized. Even the biggest clans never built dens this deep.
Here we go again.
This is your end.
Yeah. Onward, my elvish friend. Onward.
too often doing here. No more delays. Clumsy fools.
Oh, I do like that health clocking itself back up while I use these daggers, thank you. Very handy in a tight squeeze. Aye, aye. So you can play that game, you know. Thank you.
A little more.
As some of you have said, I need to use that a lot more because it doesn't take that long to build it back up. And you get more XP for doing it. Don't know why I'm so shy with it. I always keep hanging on to it thinking, oh, it might come in handy for a big boss fight, but... He says, walking into a big boss fight.
If these trolls ever went on a rampage, they could destroy half of Downtown.
Oh, hello. Whoa, fucking hell. Easy.
This is your end.
Oh, the troll ass, that was. Stay down, freak. Well, actually, I was expecting those to be awful, but they're actually not bad, are they? Tougher fight, I guess. Not as good as what we got, though. That's alright, though. Might get something out of them when we collapse them. God damn it, mage and bloody warrior stuff.
There's a time to talk and a time to
No,
turn
well,
away.
it's because you got in the way. I was trying to loot a scuttle crab. Don't even know if I'm running in the right direction now. Yeah, I am. Whoa, fucking hell. Just dodged that in time. Connect fire. Hang about, he should have been fried by that. Have a bit of that. Shite bag. Ooh. So, the one I've got on's actually better with the bleeding on it, but still. The Hammer of Accuracy, 79 damage. Yeah, picking up some good stuff now, aren't we? Ooh. Not as good as the Fade Blades we've got, actually. Those are the daggers that we're using. Damn. I thought they might be a bit better, but they're not. Come, my elvish friend, onward.
Looks like the tunnel I've been working on for a long time. If they've come this far inland, we're all in great danger. Ooh, 100%. Level up time. Whoop whoop. Ooh, we've got high hopes for this big chest, people. Big shiny chest with nice things in it. 2 of them. Well, that was a bit disappointing, to say the least. Now, that's just ridiculous. Yeah, well, that was a bit disappointing as it happens. Anyway, shiny over here. What we got? Well, we're getting really up to the big stuff on the blacksmithing now, aren't we? Might as well see it through, people. And then we'll start working on the sagecraft, I think. Pretty sure I was right about the sagecraft. I think you can craft epic gems, yeah. You can create more powerful gems using pristine quality shards. There you go, yeah. So that's why we couldn't do the pristine ones when we... So we need a couple to get to that. That's fine.
Right, let's see this blacksmithing through. One more to go. And then we are a master of the armours. Right, as it happens, I'm not sure what we're doing next on this. We were doing our... Well, we were doing this, weren't we? Well, that's that maxed out. What's this on top of it? Secret techniques enable you to extend the duration of all your poison and bleeding attacks. Also increases shadow flare damage. Nice. Might as well give that a whirl then. Increases bleeding and poison effects by 30%. Shadow flare by damage 30%. That's pretty good, isn't it? I'm starting to use that shadow flare a bit more. Could do with a bit more on the old mana front, to be fair. Might have to have a think about that at some point. How much of this area have we still got? Defeat Gnarsh. Well, we're pretty close. Right, let's see if we can see it through, people. That looks like Gnarsh up top there. I say. Well, I was kind of hoping for a little bit more than that, but never mind. Maybe there's some coin in these here boxes. Take that action. Right, let's do it. Let's take out this big fella. Right, you look like a big fecker. Oh, I dodged that. Come on now. What the fuck?
This is your end.
Doesn't like that shock move, does he? Oh, is he? Fucking hellfire. Come on, have it. Ooh. Woo! Good night, sir. Oh, what are you saying, Alyn?
Nice work. I see you haven't
Thank you.
forgotten how to handle yourself in a fight. Still, this is bad. I didn't think the Tuatha would reach this far. At least not so soon.
I thought I stopped the Tuatha. Gnarsh never had a chance. Holding your, you're holding something back.
Aren't I always? But have patience. For now, Why not take comfort in knowing that you saved Nyralim and his forest? Go, talk to the tree. I'm sure he'll allow you into Issa. I'll stay here and finish off any remaining Tuatha.
We have to tell
You
Nyralim.
can tell the old mossy log yourself. I'll be tracking down any other Tuatha that may have come this far west.
The old
I'll
mossy
find you
log.
again when the time is right.
Right. Some poor little scuttle crab got dead in the middle of all that. It's one way of getting your blacksmithing components, isn't it? Ooh, ah, Haxie, Haxie you. Oh, come on now. Let's end on a high. Oh, an auto attempt. I like it. Have it. Well, that seems like an awesome place to wrap things up, people. And we've gone just over the hour mark. We'll go and see the big mossy log. These guys are actually going to come up here? I don't think they are. We'll go and see the big mossy log at the beginning of part 24. It has been an honour and a privilege serving for you once again in Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning on the Xbox One X. And I'll catch you in the next part, folks. Take it easy. Bye.